doesn't go as quickly as you envision, then you're not gonna have any team fight to deal with this zoo draft, you know, that's an Undying and Lycan.
It's true. It is very zoo, and 9 Pandas with a bit of a run at you themselves, right? With the Wind Runner, and of course also the Lycan Wolf shapeshifting.
It's what, Core Enchantress? Okay. Ooh. I thought it was gonna be a Core.
It is. It's pure on the edge. Oh, okay.
Little Friends. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Is this the game, Winter, where we finally see Little Friends do something?
I'm pretty
sure. All creeps, ally, enemy, and neutral. Do Tombstone Zombies count as creeps?
We will find out.
I'm extremely curious about this now.
She's laning against what, a Morphling? So this should be a pretty easy lane. Like you pressure the Morphling so much with the impetus spam. And then you have an SB charging randomly across the... Oh, okay, yes, bash it. Never mind.
Charging randomly. I love how you say that. Randomly. The Tombstone Zombie is a creep, so we'll see if it actually does anything.
Rune Wars.
Rune Wars. Not too exciting, though. It actually is pretty exciting because 9 Pandas will be able to get the better of BetBoom here. 3 runes for themselves out of the gates. We'll see if they can continue trying to snowball in this and keep the momentum up. Lots of voice lines here already.
That's when you know it's a derby. Is this still considered a derby?
A derby? I'm not sure. What does that mean?
Like when 2 teams from the same region play each other, or from the same city?
I've never heard that. Derby?
Clearly not.
What? I mean, you could be right. I would certainly, if you're right, Winter, I'd certainly consider this a derby for sure. I'm in. You know, we're co-casters. We sink or swim together, Winter. Welcome to the Eastern European derby in Group B.
Thank you for standing by my side.
I got you. And now if you're an English major who knows that's not a real word, tweet at Winter Dota. He got it wrong. In any case, I think getting it right so far, at least out of the lanes, is... Oh, BetBoom, they're doing just fine. You expect this bottom lane to eventually get a little bit more powerful, but Save, you know, having his Orb of Venom can start to get real annoying versus solo. Would not want to underestimate this Undying, though. I think a really interesting change in 733 as well, that actually heavily affects the Undying, other than just his skills, is the fact that now you start with a numbered amount of mangoes in your shop. They're no longer unlimited.
Yes, that is so annoying. Now you're reminding me. Oh, I'm trying to buy the mangoes, and then my team is like paying. Oh shit! I'm fucking Undying. Let me buy the mangoes, please.
Do you guys want me to do something in lane? No? Okay, that's fine.
I'll buy Clarities and I'll sit behind my carry.
Yep. And then you can deal with him baby raging. Oh, I'm baby raging now? Okay, muted. Is that how it goes for you, Winter?
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty close.
Charge on through, not random out from Toronto, Tokyo.
Oh, nice.
Excited to see him.
He got the range creep. It's definitely not a random charge.
Not a random charge. Pre-calculated here by the TI.
Securing range creep. That's how you should use your spells in the lane. Seek and strike. Secure my range creep.
Of course, always. Okay, so the Tombstone Zombies are spell immune, which I guess is now a debuff immune. Does not feel the effects from magic damage sources. I don't know. I'm curious. I mean, this can't actually be for Little Friends, though, right? Or is it? It is. It might be, because Miro is going for the helm of the Dom, so maybe we'll actually see that thing do something here. Honestly, I didn't expect it. You do have pretty good counterplay, so, you know, you can just steal all of the creeps, maybe even wolves on occasion.
I mean, they need to win their lanes and snowball very hard for this to work, you know. And right now, Enchantress is not exactly winning his lane. And the T is doing fine in mid lane. He's kind of winning his lane.
T is doing well. I mean, come on now. He's 5 CS up.
Just 5.
In the mid lane, that's a full wave, my friend. That's a pretty big deal. He's doing well so far.
It's actually more than 1 wave.
You're right. I mean, you're proving my point now. I mean, we'll see if we can keep that up. Thank you, Winter. Very kind of you.
You said it yourself. We should support each other, you know. If we sink, we sink together.
That's how it goes. True teamwork. He's the boomer voice, so I have to follow him.
No, that's not true. You have your own rights to decide what you want to do. I'm not making you do anything.
Not in this team, though. Otherwise, there's too many cooks, Winter.
Who says I'm a cook? I'm a sous chef.
You're a line cook.
I'm a line cook.
Where's the lamb sauce, Winter?
And you're what? You're the guy who makes the protein, who cooks the protein?
That's right.
Tower
Yep.
is under attack.
I'm the one not cooking everything here. I
mean,
know, man.
you're the one who gets medium rare wrong.
Radiant are
That's right.
scanning.
That's right. Because I don't like my steak medium rare.
What?
All right, let's not start this now. We're already quite off track. Solo actually getting forced out of lane now by Save, who has managed to pick up the Healing Lotus and is about to snipe his first courier. Not bad at all. Boots denied from Ramses as well as the Tangos. So
I really
some good
didn't
stuff
expect Ramses to be doing so well against the Morphling. Sorry, against the Enchantress. I thought this lane would actually be harder for him.
I guess it's just because, like, the damage is low and predictable out from the Ench. You've got pretty good base armor, and then you just right-click. I mean, strong, right? So you've got those base stats to play off of. You don't really threaten the Ench is the problem. You can see make that pure comfortably saving 2 skill points is what I meant to say. Maybe this gets harder with now, a couple more levels flowing in. Solo also doesn't have TP, so he's been gone from lane for some time now as he did refill the bottom mid. Coming back to the bottom lane, perfect timing now, looking to try and turn this one around onto Save. Could be first blood and ought to be, as Solo will draw it, taking him down with the blood grenade. Brought back dust.
That's why you always buy or refill blood grenades, Do you do it all the time? Like, you refill the blood grenade? Like
I'll usually buy 2. I'll buy 2 each game. Maybe more if the game's going really well, but usually 2 is the magic number for me. I don't really see the need to go more than that. Quite rarely.
Runes. Let's go to our favorite topic, the runes.
What
the
will it
runes.
Be? Haste would
Double
do a
damage.
whole lot of nothing.
TA wants double damage to hit creeps.
I'll see if you can get it. It's Illusion. Toronto Tokyo quickly picking that one up.
Nobody wants this rune.
Yeah. That's right. Toronto, he knows, right? He's got that mid lane experience. He knows that's the most useless one. Nightfall is going to receive some assistance now from the real Toronto Tokyo. Blood grenade thrown. A lot of armor here with the Helm of the Iron Will. Miero, though, buying out, not expecting to live through this. But he's got way too much armor under the tower. He's A-okay. You can tell he's actually resold the recipe of the Helm of the Dom. Quite savvy shopping there from Miero. Making sure to save all of his unreliable gold.
Yeah, so right now, Kiyotaka, he's still behind. Now he's behind by 10 CS against the TA. I guess as TA, you would always just have an advantage in this matchup just because of refraction itself. And the Wind Ranger, before she gets more levels, so you can't really compete with your damage against the refraction. And you always have to rely on power shot. Wisdom rune.
He was a bit early. He had to charge, though, because, well, there was no chance before. Did get a bash. Unfortunately, was not able to outright click Antares. And it's Solo who's going to be able to steal the enemy Wisdom rune. So 2 runes for 9 Pandas.
Victory. Victory. This is going to hurt a lot, for the supports. How many games have you played without getting like the first 2 Wisdom runes? I feel like the first 2 are the ones that are gonna impact the game the most.
Yep.
The 7 and the 14 one.
Basically, Winter, every single game when I started playing 733, but since then, I've made sure that I'm on top of that rune spawn at 6 minutes
I mean,
and 55
sometimes
seconds.
you just need the mid laner to come, and then he's just last hitting creeps, refusing to come help you get the rune.
Yeah, well.
And then 5 minutes later, it's like, why is my support level 4? Why? Oh,
and then,
it's good that you asked now, yeah?
And then he's like, well, why are you level 4? Come help me fight for the 8-minute rune. And you're like, oh, I see how it is. 8-minute rune time, though. Both supports, loyal as ever, are here. And once again, it's Toronto Tokyo, who picks up, unfortunately for him in this game, the most useless rune for him. Because, of course, there's a bounty hunter on his team. So they've got the mid lane awarded to hell and no chance for Toronto Tokyo to do much but deny
all the runes later are going to be super impactful.
That's right. GPK under threat now as Tombstone is dropped. Save trying to focus onto this, but GPK being focused down by the blood grenade by 3. TP coming on back now, and it's Toronto Tokyo who's respawned. Saves his charge for now as Kiyotaka thought about maybe getting a bit aggressive there, but it's going to have to chill without the focus fire.
Yeah, a bit of more of a very, very farming slow start for both teams. I think it benefits 9 Pandas more since they have a lineup that comes together as 5 after this, with the Lycan and the Undying, with the Zoo and the Morphling being really, really strong against like the Troll. Like the Morphling is just gonna out carry you, and he has the Undying and the Lycan to back him up to get him to the point where he can just solo carry the game. And whereas for BetBoom,
are you sure about that though? I feel like this Troll change to his ultimate, now he can use items. I feel like that's a real big game changer for him.
I mean, he's still against a Morphling, man. I feel like late game Morphling. I mean, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's watch a 50-minute game between Troll and Morphling.
I love to, Winter, and it is Eastern Europe. So their fights, although infrequent, are usually executed nearly to perfection. Especially when you've got a maestro such as Solo on the Undying. You know, that's a pretty clear sign to fight, you know? Tombstone is down, boys. We're going in. I mean, like these kinds of heroes.
So what does that change in the matchup? So it's more about the Satanic. You can activate Satanic during your battle trance. What would benefit the most? Which item would you benefit the most out of this?
BKB.
I guess.
So you can actually attack compared to before when you play against OD. You do nothing.
Sure.
I mean, any item, I think, for this guy. I mean, honestly, I haven't seen the hero in quite some time, but I expect it to be halfway decent now. I don't know. All I'm saying is I think this hero, don't count him out so early, all right? Give him a chance.
Yes, I will, Richie. I'm your teammate. I'll give you a chance. I'll give the Troll a chance.
And maybe it's still underwhelming, but if it still is, then it'll be pretty funny. Nice last hits there by Save, able to bait out Kiyotaka trying to deny. But with the DD rune active now and the wagon tanking here, BetBoom, they're going to have to commit more heroes here to try and defend the tower. That's Focus Fire now popped, but the fight not going so hot for 9 Pandas as they've already lost the Tombstone, and Pure from the bottom lane, finally missing uphill once, should have this kill on the Solo with the max impetus down. And maybe it's still underwhelming, but if it still is, then it'll be pretty funny. Nice last hits there by Save, able to bait out Kiyotaka trying to deny. But with the DD rune active now and the wagon tanking here, BetBoom, they're going to have to commit more heroes here to try and defend the tower. That's Focus Fire now popped, but the fight not going so hot for 9 Pandas as they've already lost the Tombstone, and Pure from the bottom lane, finally missing uphill once, should have this kill on the Solo with the max impetus. Down he goes. Kiyotaka, though, with the Focus Fire still actually in, as GPK is able to hide under the cover of Meld. So far, so good for him. The wind run now is over. Toronto Tokyo slowed to a crawl there behind that concussive shot. Pure with a timely rotation on over is able to save this fight and salvage the tower from going down. But 9 Pandas, I think they're going to get right back on it as soon as Solo respawns.
Yeah, but it's still important that he bought his team some time here. You know? But it's still starting to get harder and harder once everyone has levels. The ultimates are coming up, and BetBoom, you have to fight into this Lycan, Undying, Tombstone.
No. And I'll tell you who feels real bad right now, and I've been in this position before as well. It's probably Saved. Level 4 and like barely level 4 Winter on the Bounty Hunter right now.
Yeah, and you don't really have ways to get kills to get the XP right now because you can't fight into the enemy. I mean, this is the problem of having this kind of Bounty Hunter Spirit Breaker draft. This is the reason why we don't see this type of draft often, you know. It's really hard to pull off. You have only a one-way ticket to win your game, which is you have to win your lane. You have to snowball hard and get a lot of track kills to win and close out the game, you know. If that doesn't happen for you, your lineup just feels like it just falls off very, very quickly after the laning phase.
Uh-oh, Pure. Yeah. Ooh, he's got some good heals, actually. And with only stats on the Windrunner, no procs, unable to really turn this around too effectively. GPK with a nice Melt Strike, and now from behind, in comes Toronto Tokyo, closing the door. No, actually, did not connect on the charge. Instead, turning back for Antares, looking for a bash, but really just needs to get vision for Pure. I mean, no armor, and this team is actually kind of melting now. Solo gets lucky on that uphill miss. The second one as well is going to be able to tank through, but GPK will find that kill eventually. And BetBoom, I mean, sure, they're losing map control here, but like you're saying, this anchor GPK, they're able to fight around him very effectively here. And this is all without the Bounty being level 6. This only gets better. The one thing I like about Bounty in this game, Winter, is that when 9 Pandas are playing this like really scrappy, they just want to like freaking fight you and always be throwing punches, right? The Bounty being able to throw down some tracked kills and at least make those trades feel a little bit better tends to feel pretty good.
But if you can't win the team fights, then it might not change much, you know. Like you have to be able to beat the Lycan and the Undying Tombstone. I mean, sure, you have the Troll to hit the Tombstone, but the other heroes are not that great at killing. I guess Enchantress is decent, yeah, never mind. They can actually kill the Tombstone fairly easily with the Troll and the Enchantress. But I'm still worried about the actual team fight that's gonna happen with the Lycan running in with the creeps. With the Tombstone, it's still hard to deal with, you know. And they're gonna lose the top tower right now. Can't really defend it. Bounty Hunter is still trying to get his level 6. He's trying to build also and use as his first item. That's fairly interesting.
And oh, who's going Yule's first item? Was that?
Bounty Hunter.
Huh, that is interesting. I guess it's a dispel for Windrun, right? Otherwise, you just kind of get kited by, or your TA and your troll get kited.
That's true.
Radiant's so winded now.
Is under attack.
All right. I mean, nothing else really you have to offer here.
No. I feel like you should be building like team fight items, because Bounty Hunter is not a team fight hero, so you need team fight items to fight.
Okay.
Like the
like
Solar
that,
Crest, the
But Winter,
Max.
your team fight's already so bad on this team.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why you need to buy team fight items to help
get-
team fight. How else are you gonna fight if everybody just gets like the selfish items, you know, the items that make you feel good, to make you walk around fast, the high move speed item, then everybody runs in a team fight and looks at each other. Oh great, we don't do damage, we can't kill anybody. Let's go and split up and
Wait,
farm.
are you seeing this? But Pure's a higher level right now. I mean, this is actually the same level as Kiyotaka. Okay, Orchid Reveal's not going to catch anything. Toronto Tokyo once again did not connect on the charge. Cancelled it preemptively, hoping for the Nether Strike, but now, as they go ahead and let loose, teamfight breaking out, Ramsey's joining, throws the Blood Grenade towards Pure. They need a little bit more damage, and they'll have it, as Toronto Tokyo is going to fall behind, victim to the Tombstone. Nice fight there from 9 Pandas, as BetBoom really reaching for that kill, I have to say.
Yeah, a little bit too desperate, pressing too hard. And right now it's gonna put them in a harder position to control the map. And Tia has dagger? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what he can do with his blink. They're gonna need to try to find pick off, especially on the Skyrath. The dagger is gonna allow the Tia to burst the Skyrath in the team fights every time you see him. Like Skyrath has no armor, I think you mentioned this before, so he's very susceptible to Temple Assassin blinking in and just killing him right away.
And you can like really get your ball rolling there, right, on a TA. Especially eventually once you get your Deso online, you can just kind of farm stacks off of him. You force him farther out of the fights.
Yeah,
Only
that's
makes
why
it a little bit easier
normally
for everyone else.
when you see Skyrath, you play against this kind of physical lineup, you tend to want to buy Pavis early.
Medallion. Or Medallion. I think Medallion's really great
Yeah,
this game,
Medallion's
too.
great too.
Yeah, I like the Pavis. Don't get me wrong. The Beast Pavis, I don't know. I'll go Pavis. But I really like a Medallion into Solar Crest this game for his team. I mean, you got basically three
Undying is
red
buying
cores.
the Medallion.
Okay. Fair enough. In that case, you know, get whatever you need here. For save, he needs a lot of help. He's not going to receive any. Kiyotaka, of course, on a Universal Hero, highly incentivized to go for this Rod of Atos. Just tons of stats, tons of damage. This is a hero, Winter, who's right-clicking for 154 base damage right now. Wow. That packs a punch here, this little redhead.
TA? GPK? Is he gonna get solo killed? Okay, maybe not solo
might
killed.
be not a solo kill technically, but still an impressive kill all the same. Got caught farming out a bit too far away there.
Yeah,
And,
now the 5-man train is gonna begin, and how is BetBoom gonna respond to this, you know? I still feel like they don't have any tools to fight.
I mean, certainly if 9
Like,
Pandas make...
What can their heroes do when the
Pick offs.
Undying and Lycan, they're gonna group up together? What can you do?
You can kill Miero perhaps in this top lane. He might be a mark, although it is going to be a bit difficult, especially when they're killing Toronto Tokyo underneath your tower, even committing the Tombstone.
I mean, I just feel like they won't get to play Dota in the next few minutes. And Roshan is probably gonna be also something that the Lycan and Undying wants to deal with and wanted to acquire the Aegis for them. So maybe BetBoom can try to steal the Aegis with the TA. If they can do it, maybe it'll buy them some time.
Okay. Just kind of snipe it. They've got good vision now on everyone. 9 Pandas are in this top part of the map. But smoke will break. Getting a bit aggressive here. Solo running in. A couple seconds left on the Flesh Golem, but can't actually find anyone now. Save, trying to perhaps set up for Miero as Toronto Tokyo is charging in, but they're missing Pure in this fight. It's a lot of damage for them. Charge canceled as mid lane Pure gets, I mean, absolutely, I mean, you blink and you miss it. Basically assassinated, poor little thing.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
I mean, this is not looking good at all, Richie. I mean, this Enchantress had like a pretty good timing on the orchid, but can't really do much with it right now. You can't pick off the enemy team when they're just grouping up as 5 like this.
Nope. And Toronto Tokyo learning that the hard way. Getting caught the top part of the map. Kiyotaka with Aegis is not really a viable target, especially with Wind Run, no way to dispel it, and a Shield Rune. And I guess you can dispel it, right, with the Ench. Maybe that's the reason they wanted to promote her to the offlane, but clearly that's not really working out for them, Winter.
I mean, is this going to be a high ground? They're going to force the high ground? With Tombstone? Okay, maybe not.
No,
it's just
definitely not without Kiyotaka. And look, he's tracked. He's nowhere near the rest of his team, and he's just chilling. He's not scared.
He doesn't care. I mean, he knows their lineup is full physical damage. If there's no Enchantress there to dispel the Wind Run, she just basically can't die.
Morphling as well, really starting to get online. I think that's mostly the Ag Scepter already completed there for him, isn't it? This Courier just needing to pick up that point booster, and he'll be pretty good to go here.
What is TA gonna do or the Troll gonna do in a team fight?
I don't know. You know, I mean, yeah, Troll can use items in the middle of team fights. I guess he can cleave down a tree. I just... GPK almost has Deso. I mean, almost. This BKB is finished now for Nightfall. That's something, right? I just think these supports aren't doing them any favors either. The team fight contribution here is lacking, to say the least, and your other cores aren't really helping too much for that. I mean, it has to be Toronto Tokyo finding these, you know, 2, 3, 4-man bashes as he charges through these fights, but the 9 Pandas are not going to make it easy for him.
Does that mean I split the bounty 3 ways?
I mean, he's still level 7, by the way, on the Spirit Breaker. What do you want a man to do?
Well, they are going to look for a kill now. GPK taking down the charge. Miero out in time. Save even dying to the summons, as at least Pure gets a nice little gold in his pocket there. 250 after he gets a kill. Kiyotaka is still looking pretty decent after he gets that kill onto GPK. This could at least be perhaps the Aegis removed. 30 seconds left on it, so it's not much of a victory, and maybe not one at all if Kiyotaka is going to be able to land the Wind Runs constantly. Charging off the dude, Toronto Tokyo. Good luck. Have no fun there. It's canceled by the Shackle Shot, killed off immediately after. This is 9 Pandas just stopping BetBoom basically at every possible avenue.
Yeah, I just don't see what else can I do. I mean, just hope for the best, try to farm the Troll, more items. And hopefully at some point you defend some high ground push and you can turn the game around, you know. As of the state of the game at the moment, I don't see what else BetBoom can do. Maybe like the idea I suggested earlier, sneaking a rush, that might be the only way they can try to prolong the game with it.
Yeah, and they're not really falling that far behind in terms of farm. It's just they don't really seem to have a lot of plays to make.
Looking at the drafts is pretty bad, you know. This 8k lead, like I feel like Morphling is just gonna stomp on them, you know.
Which, you know, you've really set people off with that derby definition. Everyone learning a bit of a new word here as BetBoom. Unfortunately, a common lesson for them this game: do not fight into 9 Pandas because they are just running you down. Nightfall has the ultimate. Will he actually be forced to battle trance? Has a BKB, but has too many enemies around him as the BKB is going to be activated. Poor Toronto Tokyo finished off this. Ramses is the one to charge into him. Just absolutely no escape here. BetBoom at every single corner, they just are getting run down.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Did we see a track kill in the whole game?
Well, Save has an assist, so it's not impossible. Where would he have gotten that assist from?
Laning phase.
Who's died? Okay, so the Undying's died twice.
Laning phase.
As has Uncharged. No, I don't think we did see a track kill yet.
Probably not at this pace.
And I'm going to have to agree with you. I don't know if we're going to see one. So the Derby here, the Derby, which in America we only use for horse races. I've never heard that referred to as. Apparently, it's a Commonwealth thing. People in chat are discovering what the Commonwealth is. Apparently, it's a very common word, though. Good to know.
Apologize right now, Richie.
I refuse. I backed you up. I was right. That's the thing. That's going to be actually a big catch here. Kiyotaka, though, with the jump true sight. He's going to run into 5 saves, says hello, and they're going to be able to catch him completely off guard. A huge kill, a gem fed back on over. Winter, it's happening. BetBoom, they're doing things.
The first track kill of the game. Caster curse. You think we have no track kills? Here we go. That's a 1K. That's like a 1K goal swing. No, 1.5K goal swing.
Now, Winter, are you happy? You happy with the track kills? The bounty hunter paying off. That's Deso completed as well for GPK, who was able to pick up the kill and the lion's share of gold there. Look at this charge coming on through. Here we go. Solo, you're not getting out of this one. Antonio, even finding a bash immediately afterwards. Still holding on with another strike. Track applied and a kill. More money into the pockets of save now.
All right, the ball is rolling right now for BetBoom. Can they keep the ball rolling into 9 Pandas? Keep the pickoffs coming with the track. So first and foremost, they have to shove up all the lanes, get some good wards down. Tro is getting towards his nullifier.
Yep.
So that'll be good against the win run.
Yeah, that's a big item to use in the middle of battle trance, isn't it?
Probably bigger. I think probably bigger than the BKB.
I agree, especially in this specific matchup, and maybe even any matchup.
If only you can control the targets you're hitting, you know?
I mean, yeah, but then you're really, really needing to rework this ultimate. I mean, this guy, this ulti still is quite strange, isn't it? Like, I believe, like, for example, it'll always target ward units last, which means that if there's a big creep camp next to you and you're trying to kill a Phoenix, but he gets off Supernova, Troll is always just going to hit the creeps before he kills the Supernova. You know, it's just hardwired that way. So it's a weird ultimate, Winter, but it's got its strength and its weakness. Did you like the old battle trance better when you just gave everyone on the map attack speed?
Yes, I love that. I'm not gonna lie. Call me a boomer, but I love that.
All right. GPK trying to set a trap from the side, spooked off though. Skyra's Mage did actually end up running into him. The smoke move now from 9 Pandas, not panning out into anything, but I mean, Ramses is sure as hell feeling confident. Satanic and Acceptor up to the high ground.
Grey Knight Golem, good luck killing them off.
Plenty of HP, plenty of armor to back him up, and now even the Tombstone committed onto the high ground. Even without the Aegis here, Winter, 9 Pandas, you're going to make the jump in. GPK trying to get some splash damage in by denying the traps, but it's just not happening here. That's a top lane of barracks, and I mean, there's only one person in the base. Not much of a defense, and in fact, perhaps the least defended pair of barracks I've ever seen taken.
They can't do anything, trust me. They run in, they're just gonna die. You think this troll is gonna click R and destroy everybody? No, he's gonna click R and do nothing and die.
Wait, so this is when you can blink now? I mean, maybe that's an item to pick up, honestly.
Actually, that's true. So you can blink during the battle trance.
Yeah, and then that you can kind of, you know,
if you're not taking damage, sure.
That's a good point. That's a good point here. Smoke is not half bad here. I don't believe there's a gem anymore for 9 Pandas, and it's going to be Kiyotaka who scouted first. They might have seen those smoke particles as well. Smoke's breaking. This is a good start. Now Kiyotaka's going to be the target, but the BKB's activated. Toronto Tokyo as well. Dual Scepter on up as Nightfall is going to be stunned as well for just a bit. Save on the retreat now as Nightfall looking to find his man. Has at least a little bit of damage, but is quickly now running out of match community. Has no teammates either. Taken down and killed as BetBoom. This one's gone all wrong for them. Oh man, Toronto Tokyo even canceled that TP on in. He's charging back down bottom. Nothing can salvage this fight for them. Winter. GPK taking down the Gleipnir onto Pure, sets him up for the Mystic Flare. It's 9 Pandas who are maybe just going to finish the game here, honestly.
Can't even click the R button. Look at that, how useful.
Oh no, Kiyotaka. I mean, no, he just bought back. Don't do it to him. No. He's got 21 charges, right? Oh no. Antara says 1.
What? What?
I'm not sure why he all chatted 1. Maybe it was a Roche timer.
1.
1.
I think he's trying to say you have one too many position 1 players on your team.
Could be.
Radiant's
Classic
courier
little 1 there. Maybe this one's all but 1 for 9 Pandas now, as they're going to go and back up and take it easy. I mean, Save doing whatever he can, but a very short-lived comeback window now for BetBoom seems to potentially be completely closed off to them active, so he can't just like skeleton walk and run away. Not skeleton walk, sorry.
Shadow walk.
Yeah, my bad. They do completely different things. Actually, they do now that one of them's the ultimate now. Quick kill there, as the tip's being bestowed onto GPK, shall we say?
Man, I just don't feel like you can draft like this nowadays. You know, it's very hard to pull it off. The last time I enjoyed games where a team drafted like this is MVP Phoenix Caveman Dota.
Wow, that's a throwback. That's TI5, isn't it?
TI a million.
TI a million. I believe that was TI5. The antithesis of that winter was those old Chinese drafts that would do nothing for 70 minutes. Remember the Naga Sirens?
No, I remember the Battle-Free anti-mage with stats.
I hate stats, man. Just as an ability.
Why?
I remember one time, it was like my 3rd game of Dota, and I accidentally leveled stats on a lion, and I was useless.
Impale and stats. You trade in the lane.
Yeah, that's sure as hell what I did. I traded.
You won your lane because of the stats.
I certainly did not, Winter. Well, I think BetBoom, they need a whole lot of stats really to get back into this one. I just think this one is...
No, even stats can't save that, man.
We'll see now. The charge on in. They are starting to fight off right. Oh, Ramsey's just annihilating.
Oh, he clicked the R button. He's gonna kill them all.
Oh, no.
Just kidding.
Nope.
Just kidding, bro.
Nope. He pressed R. He didn't even get the nullifier off. Not like it mattered. He's already disconnected from the game. BetBoom, they're going to go down. Game 1. It's 9 Pandas off to an indomitable start.
Yeah, please. No more single target heavy drafts again, you know. Try to have a balanced draft. This team is way too